Okay, I've got 3 Mega Drive games to show you the contents of, and there we go. First game, Elemental Master. Lovely artwork on this one. Unfortunately with this, I secured it for a very good price, but no instruction manual, but the case is fine, and the cartridge is pretty goddamn perfect. No peeling or anything like that, so yeah. These are Japanese Megadrive games that generally look the absolute business, and this one's no exception. There's a spine as well. Next game we'll show you is, there we go, in Sector X. Really nice cover artwork on this one, kind of like a mechanical, almost like a wasp kind of thing with guns on it. There's the back and the its spine as well. It's not very subtle or Japanese. And this one's complete. Again, nice quality cartridge there. Wasn't too expensive either, which was, you know, which is really welcome. Manual's a little bit dog-eared, but I can live with that. With something of this age, it's fine. Some really quite nice artwork in there as well. Yeah, the presentation of this game, full stop's very, very good. There we go. And last but not least, Axis. As well, again, really nice kind of some mech artwork on there as well. This one's got everything with it. Again, wasn't very expensive. Cartridge is tip top. I can't remember what the manual's like in this one, but again, it's in fairly good nick. Really quite pleased with this one. So there's some in-game screenshots there. Some illustrations, nice full colour manual. And some, there we go, anime style character. So yeah, I mean, not the most amazing book, but still really, really kind of quite nice. So next bit, I'll tell you what I actually think of these. So then, we'll get to that part of the episode where I'll tell you what I actually think of the games themselves. 3 Mega Drive games to show you. Japanese ones. Which one shall I have a look at first? I'll have a look at this one, and it's Axis. I'm not just going to rant about the great artwork on this game. Played this. It's not strictly a shmup, to be honest. It's from an isometric viewpoint, and you kind of like pick your weapons, and there's a bit of strategy involved there. But essentially, it is a shooter, mech-based shooter. Not played much of it, but what I've played so far, I really like. As per usual, the soundtrack's really rather quite good. And graphically, it's quite nice as well, and it zips around at a fair old pace. So, you know, I didn't pay a fortune for this one. You know, it's quite cool. Right. Next game is, there we go, in Sector X. Been after this one for ages. I played a similar game on the Amiga called, is it Apidia or something like that? But I've always kind of been interested in this game, really. Never never really played it. I think I played it once or twice, maybe on an emulator, but didn't really get into it. But playing it again, it's really quite interesting graphically. It's not the toughest shoot 'em up out there either. You can progress pretty far in the game. Interesting power-up system as well. But it is more about just kind of shooting. Basically, the power-up system kind of like, you know, it's there in the background, but you'll just be blown away by the gorgeous graphics on this one. The parallax scrolling is, you know, especially kind of amazing. And yeah, again, this one didn't cost the earth. It was less than a tenner. But as I've kind of ranted about the artwork in this one before, really, really nice. And the game, yeah, as I said again, the gameplay is a treat. It really does. So, welcome addition to the collection. And the final game is one that I've been after for years and years and years, but never seen it at a decent price. And it's Elemental Master by the amazing Technosoft. And as you would expect, the music is stunning, absolutely stunning. If you love your 16-bit music, then well, if you actually love any kind of like shoot 'em up music, Technosoft are the masters, and this is another prime example. Game itself is a little bit unusual. It's not your traditional shoot 'em up. You basically control. It's like a warrior kind of scrolling up the screen. It's definitely shoot 'em up by its very definition, and graphically it's very nice, very unusual. Picked this one up for just over £10, I think, but I've not seen it for that price for a long time. Fortunately, no instruction book, but I can live with that because the cart's actually in really nice nick. So really pleased with that purchase. The game's quite tough actually. I found it tough, but I've seen some super players on this, and I think it's probably because I'm just, you know, I don't really know the game very well. I only had a few credits on it because I've seen some of the videos I've seen. People seem to be, you know, get really kind of quite far on it. But I guess it's just kind of, you know, just working out how it's structured. But it's certainly an interesting and welcome addition to the Megadrive collection. I did go a bit mad over the past kind of months. These are kind of relatively recent pickups, just because, you know, I need to bolster my Megadrive, Japanese Megadrive collection. I've still got tons to actually get on the Megadrive, whereas with some consoles, I think I'm kind of getting there with what I actually want to pick up. But any kind of boost to the Japanese Megadrive collection's going to be worthwhile, just because of the exclusives and just because of the lovely artwork. I do rant about my artwork, but it's true. It's true. The Megadrive boxes just look so nice on the shelves, so they're quite difficult to resist. Two games that are on my kind of horizon that I'm still looking for a decent price on the Megadrive. It's a game called Bioship Paladin. It's also known as something else, and the name escapes me at the moment. But yeah, that's quite toughy to pick up. Used to be not too bad, but prices at the moment seem to be pretty kind of static and high. Also, a game that's always on my horizon is Musha Lest. As you probably know, I've been using that on my intro, my outro, for years, and another one with kind of quite stunning soundtrack, but one I've not picked up yet, and I've played it quite a lot. But you know, I've been playing it on the Virtual Console, and it's a great shoot 'em up, and I do need to add it to to the Mega Drive collection. So I'll just do a random kind of catch up. I have just come back from a fantastic holiday in Kefalonia in Greece, and I'd had an absolutely amazing time. Drank far too much, eaten far too much nice food, but done lots of travelling around, and really kind of fell in love with the place. So I was just kind of getting back into the YouTube videos, and then I was off again. But I'm back now. Couple of shoot 'em up related things I've been up to. I've been in the System 11 shmups competition for 5 weeks. Was it 5 weeks or 4 weeks? 5 games, 5 weeks. Ended up finishing 33rd out of quite a large pool of players, and really quite pleased with that. Was surprised. My team for a first entry into that competition did really well, and congratulations to us all, really. The Retro Gamer Shmup League's actually restarted for Season 2. It started a few weeks ago, and we're already on to the second game. First game was what was the first game? I can't remember. It's escaped. I know it was Blazing Star on the NVS/AES main. Really cool shooter. Not really played it that much, but I absolutely love the scoring system on that one, and all the different ships, and graphically it looks pretty goddamn stunning as well. But it had kind of little scoring subtleties that I hadn't even noticed before. Really, the Shmup League is really kind of like it's a good way to play those shoot 'em ups that you've not played in depth if you've basically got to get them to score. I'll put a link onto the actual forum because there's a cool bunch of guys that are on there, and everyone kind of helps each other out, and it's all about fun. It's all about playing shoot 'em ups. The second game at the moment is one that I'm rattling through, and it's Ketsui, which I've kind of played the X mode on the 360 pretty kind of, not to death, but I've played it a lot, and got a pretty good score on that. Playing the arcade mode, which is a hell of a lot tougher, and the way that you score is slightly different as well. It's certainly a learning curve. I'm actually getting to grips with how you score as well. But I'm back into that game again. It's lovely. It really is a great shoot 'em up, and I can understand the hype from cave fans about that, really. And what am I playing at the moment? I'm playing Ketsui, as I've already mentioned. I'm playing Fable 2 finally, which I'm really enjoying. Love the kind of quirky sense of humour all the way through that. Playing what else am I playing? Borderlands 2. But I'll go into more detail on that on a new video. But that's where I am. Doing lots of feeling healthier, put it that way. So yes, that's it for now. I'll keep it relatively short and sweet, but I'm not sure what I'll do for the next video. I've got a ton of games to show you, an absolute ton. So I'm going to be doing some new kind of outros and shaking up the format a bit of how I actually do the videos, just to spare my own boredness and your own boredness, because I get sick of the same format the whole time, so just to shake things up a little bit. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone that put some kind words on my last video about being away on holiday. Very much appreciated. And yeah, I will see you all later. Goodbye.